I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, y'all? It's KMB the 60 Ninja in the place to be for Paper Saber Universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about NXT, New Year's Evil. It's here. I've been excited. And what's funny is I did not know who Oba was going to face until I actually looked at the card and I was like, oh, Leon, yeah. Leon Slater is the one that got the chance and opportunity to face Oba tonight. Did not think about that. But we're going to start it off with the North American Championship, Blake versus Thea. Psych. Blake Monroe comes out as Thea is making her entrance and beats her down. You know, so this match does not happen, but Blake, she's unleashing her wrath, the glamour, all of it, and she just beats the crap out of Thea Hale to where this match doesn't happen. I was like, whoa, all right. I like to seeing the aggressive side of Blake Monroe. So this match doesn't happen. Ricky Sainz comes out. He's coming out and cutting a promo, and it's amazing. I know he's a bad guy right now, but this guy went from having Tony Fumble chants to just like, whatever. You know, I hope Ricky, though, finds his strength. Well, you know, just finds his swag again being here in NXT 2026. Lots of opportunities, especially at the end of this show. But yeah, they kind of felt like rambling at some point, but Ricky being Ricky. Then we have Ava. She kicks out Blake Monroe. She finds her and she's like, hey. And what I love was Blake Monroe being like, go ahead, find me, do whatever you want, and just give me back my North American Championship. And it was like, no, there's no way in hell you're getting another chance. And guess what? You're banned from the building. Blake Monroe's like, what? And she gets kicked out. So I was like, oh, Ava ain't playing. She ain't having that night. Next up is Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. My match of the night. Holy hell. I mean, these two really showcase what they can do. This was just an awesome match. Back and forth battle. I was on my edge of my seat a few times. I was like, yes, come on, Tatum. And Tatum Paxley did get the win over Izzy. Hopefully this rivalry is over, but I don't want it to be because they produced such a great match here. But Tatum got the win. Then we go backstage with Ava, you know, with Thea, and Jordan Grace is there. Jordan Grace is being moved up to the main roster. But Thea's like, no, I want to do the open challenge. I need to prove to myself that there needs to be, you know, I am worthy of this North American Championship. I want to fight. And Jordan just kind of goes like, yeah, let Thea fight. Let's see what she can do. And Ava's like, fine. So we're going to have an open challenge for the North American Championship tonight. That championship will be on the line. And next up, my second match of the night, the NXT Women's Championship on the line, JC Jane versus Kendall Gray. Ren Sinclair's on the outside, Fatal Influence is on the outside. This was awesome. Oh my gosh. I really, really enjoyed this match. I really enjoyed the finish with Fatal Influence helping JC to retain that championship, but Kendall Gray looked like $1 million in that ring. Oh my gosh, to the submissions and JC being JC. I love JC Jane. You all know this. But this was an awesome championship match here. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. Then we get Ava with Ethan, and then some people from Evolve. I'm still trying to learn their names, but, you know, I think with people moving up to the main roster, I'm going to get to know them a little bit more. I know one of them is the Evolve champion. I can't remember his name. Then next up, we have the open challenge. Thea comes out. She cuts a promo, very passionate. She has to prove to everybody that she can do this and everything like that. And she says, first person in this ring will get the opportunity at this North American Championship. And of course, chaos. Here comes the entire locker room. They want that championship opportunity. But then here comes Tatum Paxley, her crazy ass with the with the chainsaw. She's like, "Back up, everybody, back up!" And but Izzy Dame slides in. The culling helps, gets the bell rung, and it becomes Izzy Dame versus Thea Hale. So this is why I was thinking the rivalry can't be over, because Izzy once again stole an opportunity from Tatum Paxley. Forever. What's the thing? Enemies, forever enemies. But Izzy Dame puts up a really fun match. 2 matches in one night. That's awesome, man. And then she got an interview on Busted Open Radio. Thea, I felt really bad because she did lose the championship. You know, it was all on what happened with Blake and Thea. I don't think that match was supposed to finish that way. I've said it before, where Thea just landed on Blake, just knocking the wind out of her. Just an awkward finish, and Thea became champion. I don't think that was ever supposed to happen. So now they're trying to correct the courses, which I feel like is not really fair to Thea, because I love Thea Hale. I think Thea, she's just a spark of just like, I'm going to whoop some ass and stuff like that. Loved her with Chase U. And I hopefully they can get Thea back on track to winning a championship again. So we shall see what comes out of this. But Izzy Dame, I feel like she's worked her ass off. 2 matches in one night, and I can't knock her not being the new North American champion. So a lot of stuff's happened on the show. So good on Mr. Shawn Michaels, because he's cooking. He just needs to show Triple H how to cook as well. Then we get Lola backstage. Hank and Take, big old fight happens. Then we go to Ava with Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry was attacked by Dark State, and he wants a no disqualification match. He wants it, I think it's going to happen next week. So Joe is on the hunt. No more singing. It's time for Joe to beat some ass. Then we get into this big, long Ethan Page, Tavion, Josh, Stacks, and Shiloh. You know, I think they all want to go out that North American Championship. I don't know. I just kind of, this was the only part of the show I really was like, okay, whatever. Until the very end, when everyone started fighting. And Shiloh dances with Stacks' girl, Ariana Grace, and his tooth falls on her. I thought that was pretty entertaining. But yeah, chaos ensuing. Then we go backstage again. Joe's with OTM, and he's telling him, like, yeah, don't underestimate Dark State. Then we got JC backstage, you know, rubbing with the Fatal Influence, rubbing in the face of Soul and Zarya. They're like, oh, aren't you guys just a tag team? You know, look at me, I'm still champ. Then we get Ethan and Miles Bourne getting into it. So a lot of stuff and a lot of things were paving the road here towards. Now, the NXT Men's Championship is on the line. Oba Femi versus Leon Slater. And I remember saying, like, whoever Oba drops that title to, then he's going to go to the main roster. But then I was like, Leon Slater, what? After I saw that on the card, because I was flabbergasted, because I couldn't remember. Because I remember Javon had the opportunity, but that didn't happen. Now Javon's going to the main roster. He's now on Raw. You know, Jordan Grace was announced tonight that she's going to the main roster. Lash Legend is been on the main roster, so a lot of opportunities are happening here. But Oba puts up one hell of a battle with Leon. There were some crazy spots. I mean, the chops and everything. I love the smaller guy trying to beat up the big guy, you know, trying to take out his knee. And this was a battle, and I really, really did enjoy this match. But the ruler has shown us that he can still hold the gold, and he beats Leon Slater. That's what happens, man. You know, good. Hopefully Leon can get back at it, but this was a really, really fun match and a really good showcase for Leon Slater. Then we go to Ava with the locker room, telling them about everyone that's going up to the main roster, saying, like, hey, new roads are being paved right now. More opportunities are here. So everybody, and then she gets interrupted and being told, do you know what Oba did? And we end the show. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Cinema at its best. Oba leaves the championship in the middle of the ring. Yeah. Leon, I believe Asuka did this as well. You know, he's going to the main roster, and I jumped. I was like, yes! But man, ending it with the belt in the middle of the ring, Oba relinquishes the championship. He has done everything he can in NXT. He has ruled over. Now it's time to take over the main roster. And that was New Year's Evil 2026. Vic Booker on commentary. Yeah, this was an awesome night. Besides the Ethan Page and Tavion Jasper, all that, this show still gets a 5 out of 5. Far superior to Monday Night Raw and the Stranger Things and whatnot. And I didn't want to be too much of a downer on the show, but I just think it was just like we got overhyped as fans, and we didn't get what we wanted. And I'm glad that hopefully Barn Breaker's okay, because I saw that nasty spill he had to his head with CM Punk. Well, we shall see what happens next week on Raw. And then we have, they're going to Berlin this Friday for SmackDown. We have AEW Dynamite, so it is a good week. And, so NXT, y'all, New Year's Evil 2026 in the bag. There's so many opportunities now. Where are we going? It's sort of a reset. Let's get these stories building. We got Stand and Deliver. We got WrestleMania. And that's what I'm wondering, too, is where the NXT PLEs are going to drop. Will they be on ESPN or will they be on Netflix? Now, Netflix has all the back catalog, I just believe, to the PLEs. They said the main documentaries and stuff like that, but I haven't checked recently, so hopefully it is. And then I'll just get rid of Peacock. But that's it. That's all, y'all. 5 out of 5 for New Year's Evil 2026. Match of the night is going to Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. That is my match of the night. Second was JC and oh man, all great matches tonight. But yeah, Tatum and Izzy really stand out. Moment of the night. Oof. Oba leaving that championship. That's why it's the thumbnail of the show today. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sex Ninja, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Oh! Fall from base, power bomb into the cover.
Wow.
Femi stacks up another body.
Wow.
Here's